Hello? That bloody evil camera turned itself off because it's evil. So this is part 2, right? So you've taken that leap of faith. You begin to trust that somehow the power of the good, the power of love, the magic of love is gonna work out. You're purging, you're clearing your consciousness, and that is what this is all about, this shit show basically, right? So you're crossing the bridge. There is a rune. It's called Niyat, and it's like that with a like that and that. Where is it? It's this one. See that one? It's called Crossing the Abyss. That is what we are doing, guys. Okay. So more and more we need to learn to focus our will and our intention on that which is good and wholesome, on the light within us, and the light that still exists on the external plane as well, you see, and to let that nourish us, instead of, it's like a friend of mine was saying the other day, and he's got a YouTube channel as well, and it's like people send him stuff into his inbox all the time, and it's all about doom and gloom, and it's all going to be terrible, and they're going to do this, and they're going to kill us all, and they're going to eat everybody's babies and in the public square, and and it's like, yeah, thanks a lot for that. That's made me feel a lot better, and that's really uplifting, and yes, that really strengthens me in this, in this war that we're in. It's really going to help. People like that, it's best to walk away from, because they are literally harbingers of the hell contagion. Anyone who thinks that way, no good. Because this is a war. The light always wins in the end, but it is the choice now that we make to stand in the light, and that can be very difficult. And when you're really, really depressed and it's really, really dark, then yeah, you can't do that. The last few days have been so dark, I really wasn't able to do that. I had to literally endure as best I could. And it is a giant detox. It's a Herxheimer reaction. Anyway, we make a leap of faith, and then at some point, see, judgment, rebirth. Now, when you get these really hate-filled, rage-filled, angry people, they'll say something like, well, but it hasn't given me loads of money, and it hasn't given me this, and it hasn't given me that. And it's like, okay, yeah. And the hell contagion inside your mind will say that as well. It will say, well, I wanted this, and it hasn't given me that, and I wanted healing for that, and it hasn't given me that. In fact, nothing on the material plane. True enough, yeah. But think about your consciousness. Think about that. Are you still the same person you were 2 years ago, 5 months ago, 6 weeks ago? What's been happening there? Think about that. Think about your perception. Think about your experiences. Think about you, your inner self. And then you'll realize that, oh yeah, it is meaningful. It's going somewhere. If consciousness creates reality, then the first thing that needs to be healed is consciousness, obviously. So yes, rebirth is a gradual thing. It comes from within, and it spirals outwards. You see, it leads to the Two of Wands. You see, this man has been standing there for quite a long time, waiting for something to arrive. And what does he hold in his hand? He holds in his hand the globe, which of course he's not a flat earther then, is he? Fool! Anyway, he's been stood there waiting, and when he stops waiting, he'll be a flat earther, I'm sure of it. I'm not really into flat earth either, I don't believe the world is round, but I think that it's way beyond the, it's flat or it's round or it's a cube. I think it's way beyond that, and so I'm not really going to get into that. But he's been stood there waiting because ships went out, and now he's waiting for those ships to come back. He has done the work, right? And finally, something is coming toward him in the distance. He can see it, and that card means we are nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. Celebration is near the Four of Wands, right? A sense of optimism, achievement, a sense of burgeoning. I'm beginning to see the fruits of my labor, you see. And the next two cards, well, they're self-explanatory. Great emotional, spiritual breakthrough, the Ace of Wands. Sorry, the Ace of Cups. And of course that is the Holy Grail, right? It's the Holy Grail. You know, there's the dove. It's got a little cross at the top as well, if you can see. Just there, right? It's all there. It's saying yes. You've won your prize. It's as if we can see it coming towards us finally. After all that time and all that agony and all that hard work, and we're just about to call it a day and give up. 10 of Wands. But then you start to say, oh, wow, it's real. It's real. I haven't been wasting my time. It is real. It's happening. And then, yes, the Ace of Cups. Wow, this incredible moment of magic. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So again, an ending. The end of the quest and the fulfillment of the quest. Complete well-being, infinity, infinite love and infinite creativity and infinite imagination. This is who I truly am. And there are no words for that. There wouldn't be, you know, after what we've been through here. Language, no way. We wouldn't need language anymore because we'd be able to communicate the way we used to, which would be completely in another way, without words, you know? So that's it. And I'm sorry it's in two parts. I wish I could somehow connect the two videos together, but I haven't worked that out, and I'm not very good with tag. So I will have to post it in two segments. Well, I hope that's helpful. It certainly is for me. I mean, pretty much every time I do a reading on this topic, it comes out telling me exactly the same, and has been for years. Never mind. It's happening. Anyway, so that's it. All my love to all of you. Bless you.